Namaste, everyone, and welcome to the second part of Anchor the Light Meditation Wednesday. And for a lot of you who just joined us for Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within a few days ago, welcome. I know a lot of you gave us really good feedback that the meditation was intense. And of course, with Sage Robbins chanting Om Mani Padme Hum, it just kind of added booster rockets for you to take off even more. So one of these days, I'll talk a little more about that and why the Om Mani Padme Hum was actually a certain meditation or a certain mantra that intensified your meditation. All right. So this morning, or the first session, we talked about, again, who you are. And I know this is a lesson that we've been repeating over and over again. You know, every time we do our meditation, is to remind us of the importance of identity. Identity, who you really are. Because oftentimes we get busy with life. Circumstances around us control what we do. If things go well, we're happy. If things are not going our way, we get upset. But a lot of times we don't realize that everything is happening outside of the I. Outside of the I, the spiritual self. And it's a matter of how we respond to it. All right? So tonight, when we do the second Anchor the Light, we'll just kind of use that as a springboard of what we did this morning. Who am I? I am the soul, the spiritual self, the mover of the body, creator of the feelings, and creator of the thoughts. And that is so important because just that alone is a meditation. Okay? Now, let me just repeat the lesson again. This is, if you want to know more about it, try to get a hold of, wherever you are, this book, Achieving Oneness with the Higher Soul, which talks a little bit, well, not a little bit, a lot about when people say, oh, my higher self said this, my higher self is that. What exactly does that mean? All right? Anyway, so meditation is not concentration. And oftentimes people get the two mixed up. Like you hear people, oh yeah, I'm going to concentrate on this in my meditation. The word meditation actually means prolonged awareness. Concentration is prolonged one-pointedness. In other words, concentrating on something is not being aware of it. Concentrating on something is using your will, like you're focusing. Okay? Meditation is waiting for data to come to you. So, for example, if you have a laser beam, that is concentrating. You're taking all that light and focusing it on something. Meditation is like a light bulb that's producing ambient light. It's spread everywhere. So with that in mind, when you're concentrating, that's when you're doing Om, or you're focusing on an image, right? That's using your will. That's projecting your intention towards something, a focal point. Meditation is, in its essence, means what? Waiting for the information to come to you. It's just like light spread all over a room, and you're just trying to sense what is the light touching, instead of, I'm focusing on this thing. Make sense? So what we're going to do tonight is just an extension of that, which is we'll just do a quick awareness meditation of the I, and then from there, we'll let the information come in. Because oftentimes people think meditation is just, okay, I'll just be still, I'll just be quiet. And the number one response people always say is like, I can't meditate. My mind is too busy. It keeps jumping all over the place. In fact, every time we have UPW with 10, 15,000 people, oftentimes when I come back from the meditation and from the event, the feedback we always get from social media is, I've never been able to meditate, but how were you able to make us meditate after jumping up and down for 3 or 4 days? Well, it's very simple. It's because if you have the right understanding of what meditation and concentration is, even a person with ADD or ADHD can meditate. I'll just give you an example. Many years ago, I was invited to give a talk on YPF or YP something, Youth Presidential something. Anyway, I apologize, I forgot the name. Anyway, these are high-profile, super successful people, right? And the person who was organizing it, husband and wife. The wife is very loving, very gentle. The husband is like fireball. Boom, 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 boom. In fact, the way he talks like this. Okay, like that, right? And then I remember at dinner he goes, I'm like this. If you can really make me calm down, that's something. And he's just like imagine somebody with ADD on steroids, like that. I mean, that guy's super successful. That's the secret of his success, right? So I go, okay, this should be interesting because that night's supposed to be meditation. Anyway, make a long story short, after the first meditation, he was out. By the time the second meditation, he's like looking around, go, what just happened? You see, even the person who has never meditated before, if you have the right sequence of how to direct your body, your emotions, and thoughts, anybody can experience inner peace. Okay? So, give me a chance. We'll go through it. Now, so here's what we're going to do. First, let's ask for blessing. Now, some of you who are new go, why do you do that? I'm not the prayer type. First of all, it doesn't matter if you're the prayer type or not. We'll do it anyway. We always ask for blessings because, and listen carefully, we're humble enough to know that we don't know everything. And we're humble enough to know there's always teachers and saints and higher beings who are here to help us evolve. That's that. So if you can be an atheist, that's fine. Just make sure that you realize there are higher powers. There are angels, teachers, saints that guide you. Okay? Don't get fixated. I always have people, yeah, but I'm atheist. I go, why are you fighting so hard to tell me you're an atheist? What do I care? You can believe whatever you want. I just want you to have inner peace. After a while, they go, oh yeah, huh? You know, sometimes they identify with that label so much. They go, okay, so religion got shoved down your throat when you were growing up, so you became atheist. What's it got to do with me? Nothing. I'm not your enemy. I'm trying to give you inner peace. Oh, okay. You know, sometimes people don't think. They let their emotions and thoughts control the eye. You get somewhere? So, that's why we ask for blessing. You don't like the way I do it? Then you can pray to whoever you like. You don't like to pray, just keep your mind quiet until I finish. That's it. But we always ask for blessing. We always ask for help. And for some of you know this already through experience. The more you know, the more you realize how little you know. True? So we always know that there are teachers and saints who are around that always guide us and help us. And we're not too proud to ask for their help. That's that. Take it or leave it. Okay? Now, after the invocation, we'll guide you through a very simple meditation exercise. And then let's see what happens. I don't want to tell what I'm going to do because I would have been suggesting it to you. And some of you who are, I don't know, what's the best word to explain? Best way to explain? It's like you're here to prove me wrong that you can meditate. Then if I tell you what it is right there and there, your mind will say, see, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. So I'm not going to tell you. Or I can just save you the trouble, just turn me off, go somewhere else. That's an option. But if you're at least willing to try, it will work. So in my case, just to give you an idea, probably among my colleagues when I first learned from my teacher, I'm probably the last one to be able to have inner peace and stillness. During the meditation, everybody's like, yeah. Or some of them were like, or some were so still, some were like this with, things dripping. Okay? Me, yeah, exactly. I was probably my teacher's worst student. Because I have such an active mind during meditation. When he says let go, I go, let go what? And then finally, after so many years, a lot of you heard this story before, after so many years, I remember I was driving my teacher around. He was visiting the United States and was about to drop him off at his hotel. He says, okay, sit and meditate. Now, bear in mind, I've been driving him all day. My body was tired, and I still have about 45-minute drive home. So I said, Master, I'm going home because my body's tired. You know what he told me? Sit and meditate. Okay. So I sat and meditated there was another person. And I distinctly remember, when your body's so exhausted, you don't want to fight? So he went through the meditation. I was conscious throughout the whole thing. And finally he goes, be still and let go. When your body's so tired, it's like, okay, I don't want to fight this. Okay, let go. I was gone. All right? And then after the meditation, I was like, wow. And it was not like a special meditation where he did. It's one of the meditations guided us before. But man, after like geez, 12, 13 years, I finally experienced my first letting go. And I realized why. Because subconsciously, I keep fighting it. I don't want to let go. I want to stay in control. That's one. And number two, I believe in getting things done. Like, come on, like Tony, take massive action. So it says, let go. Go, I don't want to let go. I want to be in control. I make things happen. But when your body's so exhausted, it doesn't want to fight. So, let go. All right. Here's the interesting part. Since then, I was able to do it. So if you're in that boat, here's a little tip for you. Here's how you do it. If you're able to experience one time that you're able to let go, try doing a short meditation when your body's exhausted. You just don't want to fight. You fall asleep. But right before your body falls asleep, they call that alpha level frequency, whatever. If you're able to let go, like your mind is blank, next time you're meditating and you need to get to that space, all you gotta do is do this. If I'm guiding you, when I say be still and let go, all you have to do is re-experience just kind of that, that cut and paste, that portion of that sensation that happened at that time when you finally let go. Put yourself there. Boom, you're there. And then from there, all you got to do is next time you do a meditation, watch me, you just take that time and stretch it. And stretch it and stretch it. At some point, you will notice that be still, let go, you're there. Then, the objective is, when you come back from meditation, when you're going through your everyday tasks, you're doing something, and you go, this place is really stressful. I need to have some peace. But I can't just sit and close my eyes and meditate. So all you're going to do, even with your eyes open, you're doing your thing, you just say, okay, I have like 2 minutes to just be still. You can just be still, go back to that time, even with your eyes open. That's that. That's going back to your center, just like that. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, you don't have an excuse. Because I'm probably my teacher's worst student. It's like, be still, let go. Instead of let go, everybody's like, yeah. It looks like they're smoking something, right? I'm going, what are these weird people doing, man? What are your eyes closed, huh? Are we done yet? So if I can do it, you don't have an excuse. It can be done. All right? So, that's that. So when you're ready, let's do this. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual teachers, spiritual elders, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahaguja Mailing, thank you for divine light, thank you for your love, thank you for your healing energy, for inner peace, inner healing, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith, and so be it. All right, you guys ready? Okay, sit comfortably. If you lay down, you let go, right? You'll be snoring. The idea is this. You can do your meditation, but the spiritual self is still in control of the body. Otherwise, people just fall asleep. Anyone can do that. The key here is to be able to experience who you really are and be able to regulate the body to be still. And if needed, you'll experience an expansion or leaving your body. Okay? Something like that. All right, close your eyes. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. That's very important. Observe your body. How does it feel? Are your feet on the floor? Are your shoulders relaxed? Are they tense? How's your butt? Is it fully on the chair? Partially on the chair? How's your shoulder? Your arm? Observe the body. Just observe. How are the sensations of your body? Just observe it. The fact that you're observing it, you're not the body. So just say, this is my body. This is not the I. I control this body. I inhabit this body. But that's not the I. But I use it. It's a good body. Now just observe it. Just be still. Just be the observer. I'm not the body. I'm the mover of the body. I am that. Just be still. Observe your feelings, your emotions. Are they happy? Are they sad? Are they angry? Are they upset? Are they depressed? How are your emotions? Just watch them. How does it feel? And where do you feel it? Does it feel on your shoulder, your stomach, your face? What do you feel? observe. Okay? Are you sensing the tension in your lower back? Is that where the feeling is? Just observe your emotions. Are you stressed out because somebody said something nasty to you? Or are you very happy because you heard some good news? Just observe what kind of emotions are coursing through your body and your consciousness now. Just observe. And just say, I'm observing these emotions. I created these emotions, but these are not the I. I'm not the body. I am the self, the soul. I'm not the emotions, any of my feelings. I created them, but they're not me. I am the soul. Now just be still. Just observe. Observe the emotions go up, go down, be happy, sad, angry, joyful. Just watch. Just the different waves of emotions. That's why they're like waves. They're going up and down. Just watch them. Very interesting. These are the different emotions. Next, observe your thoughts. What thoughts are going through your mind right now? Is it dinner? Is it lunch? Is it what you got to do after the meditation? Just observe. Observe the thoughts that are generated. Just like you're outside looking at the clouds. What are the different clouds out there? So observe the thoughts. Observe the negative thought. Observe the positive thought. You're just sightseeing. Observe the thoughts passing by. Some thoughts are more prominent, some are not. Regardless, just watch them. They're like thick clouds and thin clouds. Just watch them. Just observe. Just say, these are the thoughts I created. I created them, but they're not me. I'm observing these thoughts. Therefore, I'm not these thoughts. These are not the I. So just repeat. I'm not the body. I moved the body, or made the body not move. I'm not any of my emotions. I created them, these feelings, but they're not the I. I created these thoughts, but these thoughts are not me. So just in your mind, in your emotions and thoughts, just pull your consciousness out of your body, your emotions and thoughts, just like withdrawing and just watching the body. That's my body. That's interesting. Those are my emotions. Those are my thoughts. Just observe. Then ask the question, who is the observer? Who am I? Just be still and wait for the answer. I'm not the body, I'm not the emotion, I'm not the thoughts. I'm not even the mind. I just use them. Who am I? Be still. Remember what you are and who you are. Dive even deeper. What am I? I'm not material, I'm not the body, I'm not any feelings, I'm not any thoughts. What am I? What is the I made of? Pure energy, consciousness. Dive deeper. You notice as you dive deeper and keep asking the question, Who am I? You start to notice emotionally, mentally, it gets quieter and quieter. I am the observer. As I observe the body, the emotions and thoughts, I withdraw from them to observe them. I am that. Now just be still. Maintain your awareness of who the I really is. Devoid of thought, emotions, or movement. That is the I. Be still. I am that. That am I. Be still. And let go. And experience your true nature. Everything, anything is happening outside of the I. Just be aware of the I. I am that. Go deeper into the I. Let go. Gently, very slowly, just very gently and slowly, come back to your body. Just gently move your fingers, move your toes, very gently and slowly, slide back to your physical body. Just move your fingers and toes. Those are the farthest away from your crown. So as you move them, it helps you come back. Take your time. Take your time. Okay, raise your hands. The purpose of this is to release excess energy. When you're practicing stillness, you generate a lot of spiritual energy. A lot. So we're going to bless our friends and loved ones to release the excess energy. so you don't get congested. Otherwise, it's an overdose. At the same time, what it does, it allows you to flush out any negative thoughts, like emotions that come to the surface. Because when you go into deep meditation, there's a process of displacement. You know, like if you have a cup of old coffee, you keep pouring new coffee into it. At some point, the new coffee or water, whatever you pour, will displace. That's what happens. That's why some people, the more they meditate, the more pissed off they get about everything. It's like, you notice that? Like, yeah, I feel of peace and love. And then a few hours later, you snap at people. Have I had that? You become more impatient? It's going, yeah, I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. It's a displacement. That is minimized after meditation. You bless, release the excess energy. So excess energy is used to bless people with peace and love. Now, in the process of releasing that good energy, that excess energy, some of the stuff that came to the surface are also flushed out. It's a technology. Okay? So, raise your hands. Visualize your family, your people you love. Fill them with peace, love, and joy. Just flood them with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. You feel better already, right? Less pressure. Now project energy down your feet, the base of your spine, and your hands. Project it down to the earth and repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth and all her children and all of creation be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed, be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it. Now just flood the earth below you with massive amounts of golden light. Lots of golden light. So it is. Okay, open your hands. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, thank you for your blessings. In full faith, so it is. To my teacher, Master Chok Sui, Maharaji Remain, thank you. All right. Open your eyes. Okay, it's a short session. Normally we go a little later, but we really cranked up the stillness. So give me some comments, see how you feel. Most people that, in the past when we do this, they go, wow, that was like 2 minutes. No, you were out for easily about 5 minutes of stillness, if I'm not mistaken. You see, to kind of recap, it's as simple as this. When you do a simple meditation like that, this is what you're doing. Okay? This is what you're doing. You're first identifying what you are not. You realize you're not the body, you're using the body. Then you realize any emotions that you have, good or bad, positive or negative, are your creations. So you're not the emotions. Then you start to realize any thoughts that are going through your mind are not you, those are your creations. So essentially, it's as simple as you're saying, I'm not this body, I'm not these emotions, I'm not these thoughts. What's left is the real I. Once you realize who the I really is, then you can pick up the body and says, okay, this is my body, I control it. These are my emotions, so I control it. These are my thoughts, that's how I control it. That's self-mastery. While most people, guess what? Until they have this realization, it's either their body runs their life. That's why if their body's sick, their body's great, that determines how they are. Or they suddenly have a wrinkle, or suddenly, they look good. They identify if their body is doing well, everything is doing great. If there's something wrong with their body or not what they want, the whole world's crashing. Because the I, for them, is the body. The emotion, same thing. When a person is purely run by their feelings, when the emotions are doing great, everything's great. If their feelings are not doing great, all hell broke loose. But in reality, they're living through their emotions. That's why it goes like this. If a person's moving around as they are the mind, the thoughts, so one time they're thinking of this, another time they're thinking of that, then thinking of this, their mind jumping all over, I don't have inner peace. That's because you're identifying yourself with the mind. So the purpose of meditation is temporarily remove these tools. Remove the body, remove the emotions, removing the thoughts, pull your consciousness out of it, observe, hey, these are not the I. Regain your self identity, your true identity, this is the I. Then you put on the body, put in the emotions and thoughts. Then you realize, my emotions want drama. Nope, no drama tonight. I want inner peace and calmness. Oh, my body wants to eat that food. That's bad for me. Okay, body, you're not eating it. In fact, body, you're gonna fast. See, that's the deeper reason why people fast. People on the spiritual path, not to lose weight, not to, detox. Those are secondary effects. The real reason for fasting for a person on the spiritual path is to tell the body, hey, I control you, buddy. I'm your boss, not the other way around. You want to chump? You want to eat? No, you're not. The body goes, yeah, but you're going to get ulcer if you don't. All this stuff. You go, nope. Guess what? The body complains for a few days, and afterwards it shuts up. Everybody been there? Same thing with emotions. That's why if you're Catholic, you notice during Lent, what do? You have, what do you call this? Abstinence. I used to think abstinence is because we're being punished, we're being, sinners. Then my teacher said, no. The purpose of abstinence is to have the soul regain control over the body, the emotions, and thoughts. Because there's certain desires. A desire is a combination of what the body wants, the emotions, and the thoughts want or desire. So if you pull yourself out and say, no, you're not going to have these for these 7 days because it's a special holiday or whatever, these 3 vehicles will complain for a while, and then at some point, they shut up. So that's why it's allowed you to gain control. That's it. And one last benefit, and then we'll call it a night. It is also for you to identify what's not you. And I shared this story with you before. The ones who were with me before, for over a year now. My teacher came to our house, sat down, he goes, do you worry? I said, Master, no, why? Well, because I don't worry. But the minute I sat down at your house, I started noticing, here's his words, quote, my teacher said, I start noticing worry thoughts, and I know they are not mine. I go, I don't, but my wife does. See what I mean? If you know that you have control over your thoughts and your emotions, when something comes up, you're able to recognize, this crap is not mine. This is your negativity, not mine. You're trying to make me feel bad? I'm not taking your crap. I mean, you don't say that, but you get the point. So that's the practical application of spirituality. That's why you notice there's some people, they do a lot of meditation, but they're still easily rattled. You know why? Because their spiritual practice does not involve the fundamental tenet, which is, who am I? And some people, they don't might have not done a massive amount of meditation, but they're very, very clear. I'm not these emotions and thoughts. So when you're screaming and yelling, tell me all this stuff, that's yours, not mine. Don't give it to me. Get the idea? So the one thing you'll notice, the more you do your meditation, the more you do your spiritual practice regularly, the better you control after your body, your emotions, and thoughts. Now, it doesn't mean you're ice cold, that you don't care. You do. But the secret is you get to choose. This person is showing love towards me. Okay. I allow my emotions to swell up with so much love and affection. I'll raise my hands and hug this person. I'll share a lot of good thoughts with that person. All of this is the soul is in control the whole time. Or I choose not to. It's not appropriate. Whatever. That's the benefit of knowing who you are. I know some of you guys, yeah, but that's too robotic. You call that robotic? What's robotic is when you allow the body and emotions take over your life, and afterwards you regret it. You go, I can't believe it. I should have done that. What just happened? You just let the program run. That's robotic. But to be able to know who I am on a regular basis and be able to control the body, the emotions, and the thoughts, that's mastery. Now, are we going to fail? Are we going to screw up? Oh, yeah, I've done it several times. But the key is, every time we fall, okay, we remind ourselves, okay, that happened because I lost control over my emotions. That's why I started yelling at that person. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, note to self, we'll not do it again. Next time that person shows up, I'll just slap them. No, I'm kidding. Next time that comes up, I'll just practice kindness. Boom, like that. That's the practical application. Otherwise, all your mantras are useless. You chanting all this mantra all these years, but if you cannot even control your body, emotions, and thoughts, well, what's the use of all those mantras? What's the use of all those meditations? It doesn't have fruit. That might sound harsh, but think about it. You should have just been partying. Why did you have to meditate if you don't show any effects of it? That's why, to finish it off, I remember my teacher used to tell me, he says, your meditation and spiritual practice should bear fruit. You should be able to control your body, your tendencies, control your emotions, regulate your mind. I'm going, that's too hard. But he watched me over the years, and eventually I got it. Not completely, but at least here's the most important part. You're able to catch yourself. You say, that person insulted me. I should have observed it and realized that insult cannot hurt me if I don't respond to it. Besides, that negative energy is not mine. Boom, right there and then, you have complete control. Well, the minute you go, oh yeah, that's that. You failed. Back to the drawing board. More meditation. I'm not this emotion. I'm not this crap. All right, anyway, let's give thanks to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. To my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahagujime, thank you for all the blessings. In full faith, and so it is. All right, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. We will be back on Friday. Now, for the ones who just joined us, Friday is emotional healing and prosperity healing. So what I need to have is to have a bucket. Get a bucket with about this much water and a handful of regular cheap salt. Don't go buy expensive salt. Regular cheap salt. Just dump it in there. Have it next to you. We're going to do self-healing on Friday. And one thing, for emotional healing, we're going to do emotional healing for worry. Or the Buddhist term for it is negative, repetitive thought. Okay, that's for emotional healing. Now, for prosperity healing, we'll disintegrate subconscious poverty thoughts and emotions. Okay, so that's the plan for this Friday. Make sure you have salt and water next to you, so when we do the cleansing, there's somewhere for that negative energy to go. You don't just toss it there. I've seen healers go, we're creating psychic pollution. Salt and water. Water absorbs the energy, salt breaks it down. That's why holy water, but people don't realize holy water is basically salt water and the priest prayer on top of it. That's that. All right, so we will see you Friday, 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Namaste, everyone. You all take care. Thank you very much for joining me. God bless, and we will see you Friday. And leave your comments. We appreciate it. Take good care. Bye.